Hello, it's Ryan from 2minutetennis.net, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to hit faster serves by using proper leg drive timing. Please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Even share this video with a friend, as those are the best ways to support this channel. All right, so in order for you to get the most out of this video, you need to film yourself serving. That way you know what you look like. Right now, I'm going to show you a side-by-side comparison of Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic. And I'm going to show you when their legs begin bending and when their legs begin pushing up and driving for maximum power. But unless you know what you look like and film yourself, you won't be able to compare yours to the pros. So let's check out the pro footage and then we'll come back here for a full explanation.
So let's look at Roger first. When the ball leaves his hand, that's when his knee bend begins. And he will bend his legs up until the point where his racket gets to his birthday hat. You know, I'm sure you've seen in the past where I teach players to wear a birthday hat and knock the hat off the head. Your legs should bend, and you'll see this. He's going down until his racket gets to the birthday hat. And then at this moment, he begins driving up again. So if we use the top of the back fence as a marker, you'll notice that his head drops down to that green line. And then when the racket gets above his head into the trophy position and he's hitting the birthday hat off, that's when his head begins popping back up against that green line. So he drops down after he tosses the ball. He drops down with his knees, right? Turning and coiling and preparing to explode up. So he has now maximized his knee bend. This is as low as he's going to go. And then as he knocks off the birthday hat, he begins exploding up. Let's check out Novak. Ball comes out of his hand, and that's when he begins bending his knees. Now, if we go to the point where he's at his absolute lowest, that looks to be it. So I'm going to draw a line right across the top of his hat. So watch how his body goes down, and then he begins to prepare to knock off the birthday hat. Now watch. As his racket passes in over his head to knock off the birthday hat, now his hat pops back up above that green line. What the pros do is they toss the ball and then begin bending the knees. And they bend the knees until the racket gets to the birthday hat. And then as they knock off the birthday hat, that's when they start driving their legs and exploding up to the ball. This is how you maximize your racket speed.
So first I want to give a big shout out to Zen Rackets on Instagram and Essential Tennis on YouTube for allowing me to use that footage. Please give them a follow and a subscription. I put their links in the description below. They have incredible pro footage and instructions. So please follow Zen Rackets and Essential Tennis. So why is this important? Why does it matter that when you get to the birthday hat, you begin driving your legs? Well, when you toss the ball and then begin the knee bend, and then as your racket gets to the birthday hat, and as you are knocking the birthday hat off your head, you begin this leg drive. It maximizes how much drop and stretch you get in the shoulder. I watch most juniors who struggle with their serve. I've actually seen some pro players, maybe players ranked in the top 500 in the world, and they actually time it incorrectly when it comes to where their racket is and when they drive up. Most kids I see using the legs press with their legs way too late, and their racket is almost all the way down to the bottom of the drop, and that's when they press up. In order to maximize the shoulder stretch and the drop, you actually want to push up with the body at this moment when the racket's getting up to the trophy pose, up to the trophy position, knocking off the birthday hat. This is why it's so important that you film yourself. Think of it this way. Imagine you're at the top of a hill and you're in a car or you're on a bike and you're going to start going down the hill. If you in your car hit the gas at the top of the hill, you will maximize the speed you have going down, rather than just coasting down, never hitting the gas, and then waiting till the very bottom to hit the gas pedal. It's similar in that way with what's occurring with the leg drive coinciding with the birthday hat. If you wait until the racket goes all the way down to then press up, you'll get less shoulder stretch and drop than if you, as you get to the birthday hat, begin the leg drive. That is kind of a 2-for-1. Your racket's going down, but your body is going up, so it really maximizes how much shoulder stretch and drop. And then it's like a slingshot or catapult, and then the amount of racket speed that's coming around is absolutely incredible. I want you to look at your favorite tennis player. Look at Ash Barty, look at Serena Williams, look at Nick Kyrgios, whoever your favorite tennis player is. Look at their swing very slowly. Find a YouTube video and look to see when the leg drive begins. Look to see when they bend their knees. They will most likely bend their knees depending on the height of their toss, either as they're tossing or just after they toss. But even more important, I want you to notice when they begin their leg drive. It's either going to be just before their racket gets to the birthday hat or as their racket gets to the birthday hat. If you properly time your leg drive, just like you saw Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.